Man, I really want to do something today.
Oh, Joe, what do you want to do today?
I want to go on like a trip, like some kind of trip.
You mean like a road trip?
It's the SUMMERTIMEROADTRIP Summertime Road Trip! Hey, hey, hey! My name is Joe.
And my name is Kev.
And today we're going on a
Road trip.
I got my swim trunks on.
I got my sunscreen too.
But we don't need those things. We're in a car, not a pool. 3 months ago, Kevin had an idea.
Let's go on a trip.
He said,
it's gonna be great.
I didn't want to do it, so I told him no. But he said I was a jerk, so here we are today on the SUMMERTIMEROAD trip. Hey, it's the summertime road trip. We are the summertime road trip. We roll the summertime road trip. Woo! This is the summertime road trip. We jagging summertime road trip. We drive the summertime road trip. This is the summer road drive trip. We've got a car, some wheels, and a sunroof too. Those are the only things you need for a road trip.
We saw a goat.
We saw a goose.
We saw a full-grown moose.
We got footage of it all, but I don't know where it went. I had to pee 10 times, which seems like a lot, because it is a lot. I should probably see a doctor. Here's a rest stop.
And another rest stop.
And a third rest stop, because I'm out of ideas on the SUMMERTIMEROAD trip. It's a summertime road trip. We rode a summertime road trip. We on the summertime road trip. This is the summertime road trip. We rode a summertime road trip. We hang a summertime road trip. This is summertime guitar solo by Sam Hartman. Summertime road trip. This is the summertime road trip. We swim the summertime road trip. Get in the summertime road trip. The summertime road trip. It's the summertime road trip. The summertime road trip. It's the summertime road trip. The summertime road trip. It's the summertime road trip. The summertime road trip. The summertime road trip. That's it. Okay, that's a wrap.
That's the wrap.
Bye.
Why am I so good?
Hi everyone, my name's Joe Barnard. Let's test out the sound to see how this sounds right now. Hold on 1 second. Let me turn it on. How this sounds right now. Hold on 1 second. Oh dear, hold on. I've got the music going. Stand by. Let me go into settings and fix this. There we go. Apply. Accept. Okay, let's try this again. How does this sound? Apply. Accept. Okay, let's try this again. How does this sound? Hi everyone, thanks for joining. This is crazy. Hi everyone. Let me pop out the chat here. The sound is on. Let me pop out the chat here. This is a nightmare. Okay. Hello everyone. Welcome to the KSP live stream. My name Joey B, and today, let me turn this out of studio mode. Okay, I can still see that. So today we're just gonna play Kerbal Space Program. This is like the lowest possible stakes live stream that I can do. Thanks for joining everyone, by the way. Okay, Jared's here, Noah is here, Will is here, Nathan's here, M House is here. Is that Marcus House? I don't think so. Why is this all cropped in? Good question. Maybe I should reframe it to be better. Let's go into settings and change the graphics. Okay, so we don't need that. Let's try apply. That should be a little bit better. I don't want it to be like super full screen, although I guess it's just hard to like get this to work because I want to have the pop out chat. I only have one screen that I'm working with right now. Let's try apply. Ooh, no, I don't like that at all. We're just gonna do this, apply, and then maybe we'll zoom in just a little bit more. Where's my desktop? There it is. Like that. How does that look to everybody? Is that all right? Where's the chat? Oh dear. I've lost the chat. Here's the chat. Hi everyone. Try landing using SRBs. Hey, Parker's here. All right, so if I just don't want like the chat to show up. Like here's the chat, but I don't really want it to show up, you know? You smell me? How many people are here? I actually don't know how many people are watching. It's hard to manage all these things. You know what I might do? Let me get another computer. Oh boy, 30 people. Yikes. I'm gonna disappoint you all. One sec. So the point of the live stream today, oh, I feel like The Office might still be playing on this. The point of the live stream today is that I just want to, I don't know, hang out and play Kerbal Space Program. We're not going to do anything, any kind of crazy tests or stuff like that. We are just going to sit around and play KSP. 30, 29, 32, 33. We're we're glowing up. All right, hold on one sec. Let me turn this on. I'm going to go to YouTube and find my little live stream. And we're going to bring the chat up on a separate computer, and that is going to absolve all of our problems. Somehow. Does it not show up on my channel that I'm live? I'm live right now. Show me the live stream. Is it under videos? How do I get to my live stream? This is ridiculous. Okay, hold on. Stand by. Is it an unlisted stream? Oh, it's an unlisted stream. Okay. I'm going to take this off of unlisted, if that's all right with everyone. And we're just going to get a bunch of people who have no idea what's going on. All right. 1 second, everyone. Visibility. Public. It's public, but it's on, like, the wrong channel. So we're going to save these changes. Changes saved. I'm going to go back to the stream itself here. Boy, is this exciting or what? Let me refresh on the channel. And bada bing, bada boom. There it is. And bada bing, bada boom. There it is. Great. Okay, now I got the chat up. This is way easier to look at now. I'm going to pop this out, and we'll just make sure everything looks good. All right, well, thanks everyone for joining. I don't really know what we're going to do in Kerbal Space Program yet, but I think it'll be fun, and it might be kind of a disaster. But let's give it a shot. So let me just make sure apply, accept. Should we turn the music on? Is it good if I turn the music on for the program at all? What are people's thoughts on turning the music on? I also have a glass of whiskey, so like we can pretty much ensure that this is going to be a disaster. Did you see my SRB challenge? Jared, was that the land using an SRB? We could try that. We could try to land using just an SRB. I don't quite want to do that yet. I'd like to like put things in orbit and... All right, people seem to like the music. So, go back into settings, go into audio, and maybe... Yeah, let's try that. Can anyone hear anything? How's the music? This is a really chill live stream. Maybe I'll really enjoy this. Undetermined yet if this is if this is a good idea. All right. The other thing, I turned the launch pad on in the background, and I'm gonna turn it off because it's just a waste of battery right now. All right. Wow, 37 people. That's crazy. Welcome, everyone. Is there anyone here who has like no idea what's going on? I have a lot of old videos on this channel that like have nothing to do with rockets. So I think inevitably someone's gonna show up here being like, who is this kid? But let's go ahead and start. Trista says, yep, no idea. Welcome, Trista. Thanks for joining. Nice. All right. We're going to start a new game. We're going to start at Sandbox because I'm cheating. Oh, wait, cancel. What should we name this? What's my player name? Joey Bizzle Space Program. What are we thinking? What's everyone's favorite logo for KSP? I kind of like the NASA. Stream Boy. I have no idea who Joey B is. Michael, get out of here. You know who I am. Okay, retro. People like the retro, the blue one. Where's the retro? Oh, retro's cool. Let's do that. Let's change it to the Joey B Space Program. And it'll be like the bug. Difficulty normal is fine with me. Start. This is gonna be great. Thanks, I've got it. Well, the first step to any good Kerbal Space Program game. The music's a little loud for my taste. Let's just change the... Oh, ambience should go down. That's what should go down. Here we go. Is that what I want? Somehow the ambience isn't really going down. It's not music, right? Oh, it is music. Never mind. Okay, we're just going to turn the music down a little bit more. Okay. Joey B playing KSP. What could possibly go wrong? What up, Drill? Drew. Not Drill. Your name is not Drill. Yay, rockets. All right. I genuinely hope that no one is expecting anything super crazy from this. Like, the chances of this being a boring stream are high. So, why don't we... I don't really know what we should do. Let's just get something in orbit first. Let's do that. We'll get something in orbit. We'll send... this is a new one, so I haven't killed any Kerbals. Let's send Jeb. What's the difference between the Mark 1 and the Mark 1? Is this just a duplicate? Let's get to orbit and try to bring Jeb back. Alcohol and KSP, you're basically Scott Manley now. I thought about that. I was like, yeah, he drinks beer on stream. It's probably fine. Drew, you're now obligated under law to officially change your name to Drill. Drew, I'm so sorry. Jeb goes to orbit. That's the new name. And we're going to save it. All right. So let's get some parachutes on here. I haven't played KSP in a while. Like, just a quick confession here. It's been just a little bit of time since I've actually played. So I don't know where the parachutes are anymore. That's a parachute. That's a parachute too. Great. Structural, I think, is where... Oh, nope. No, structural is where we want... Okay. We need a little separator guy. That's the technical term. I think that's too big. I think we want one of these, the stack decoupler. Now we're going to give it a little tiny second stage. We'll do like a little Falcon 1, right? I'm not going to calculate delta V. I don't care too much about that. Why don't we also get... I want to add reaction wheels, but then I want to add batteries, but then I want to add RCS. Let's add RCS. We'll do a couple of these. Oh, I can't. Yeah, we'll do a couple of these with a little RCS guy, little fuel tank. Oops, sorry. Okay, a little fuel tank and then a little engine. And I think all we really need is like one of these guys. Are you okay? I'm fine. I'm drinking and playing KSP. Drill's my name, boys. Why are you playing an old version? This looks like before... Joe, your face is a bit cut out. Oh, I can fix that. There, that's better. Honestly, the way I should probably fix this is with a better crop. Let's fix it the right way. Hold on, folks. I'm gonna go into studio mode, and I'm gonna fix the crop on this camera. Oops. Gonna go into filters. We need to crop more on the left. So, this is crazy. Let's do like 320. Is that better? I can't tell if that makes a difference. Hold on. Let me change the filter one more time. Hold on. Sorry, folks. Crop. I go to 320 to 340. Yeah, that should be perfect. That should be plenty. How does that look to everyone? That's a little bit better. Cool. All right. Let me go back to studio mode. And now let's make sure that we can separate these stages. Oh, I want to also add more RCS. Just so we're all clear here, the goal is basically I do whatever I want. Also, how do I zoom again? It's like scroll and something, right? What level character are you in this game? This is just sandbox mode, so I'm like whatever level is sandbox. Joey B is physically incapable of making a simple rocket. Must add RCS. No one knows this. He has this channel, so no. Okay, shift and scroll. I'm doing shift and scroll though. I feel like it's like control shift and scroll. Or like, oh, there it is. You like, I like click on, oh, this is really frustrating. I like click on the middle of the mouse. This is ridiculous. Okay, well, whatever. Let's add more things on this. So we need another stage below this. This is a disaster. I need a little separator guy. Another one of these. Boop. And then we're gonna add 2 fuel tanks this time. Maybe we'll add a big one. Oh, that's too big. That's not what I want. Too big. Oh no, this guy. One of these bad boys. And maybe even a little bit more, so we have lots of fuel. Then, who's the beefiest engine that I can put on here? The swivel is cool. Let's look. Max thrust, 168, 200. These guys are too big. That's like too big for this. Will that work? Maybe this will work. This is crazy. Should we try it? Throttle up. It totally works. Woo! Oh boy, we heating up. Oh, T, we need to get SAS on. Woo! We cruising. And it's M, right? Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's not good. There we go. It's Joey B. This is how I play Kerbal Space Program. All right. Enough. Revert flight to vehicle assembly. That was a good test. Did anyone see who flew it? Was that Jeff? Not Jeff, is that Jeff who? Is that Jeb? All right. Bets on whether Joe gets to space today. I bet I will. I just need, to be better at this. I hate this. This is like crazy. Okay. Just let me zoom. There has to be a better way to zoom. Ugh, this is tedious. Okay, so we need to get rid of this. We need a better engine on the bottom. And I think the Reliant is the one that's the best for this scale. Should we add any boosters? It's Kerbal Space Program. Like, we should probably add how not to land Kerbal rockets. I think Tim needs to helpful. Can someone call? I think Tim needs to help you. Someone want to call Everyday Astronaut and tell him to come help me out? Oh, try keypad plus and minus. Good thought. Oh, Eric. No, sorry, that's Jared. Sorry, Eric. Jared, you did it. Keypad plus and minus. Thank you so much. All right. Should we add boosters? It seems like we should probably add boosters. It's KSP, you kind of have to. The Thumper would be appropriate, and we'll build like a tiny little Titan. Does the Thumper have TVC? No, it does not have TVC. We need something with stability, or I suppose we could do Thumper with fins. The problem is, like, the Thumper is larger than the first stage, so we'd have to put it further down. And, okay, here's how we can do it. We will add the long boys. That is the technical term, by the way, just so we're all clear. We will add a couple of long boys on here. Yeah, that's what I want. That's what you like to see. Okay, long boy 1. Long boy 2. This is gonna be great. I'm very excited for this. And we need them to be, yeah, that's the T. This is a nightmare. Is that the same as a tall boy? It's pretty close to a tall boy, but it's longer than a tall boy. Hence the long boy. All right. Can we chill with the music, please? Save. Please, let's turn down the music. Hold on, folks. Little easier on the music. Cool. Apply, accept. Resume, and let's go back. All right. Jeb is going to orbit on this monster, but we're not quite there yet. Let me zoom in very slowly. Jeb's going to orbit. We need some nose cones on these bad boys. That's going to be under aerodynamics, and maybe we'll do one of these guys. Oh, hold on. Oh, I hate this. Okay, hold on. Let's get rid of this. Turn symmetry on. Do one of these. That's pretty cool. Okay, now we need to start checking staging stuff, because if we were to go to the launch pad right now, the first step in our launch sequence would be to blow the fairings open. Let's just demonstrate. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Thanks for joining on the Joey B Space Program. We made it. No, not the Space Center. Revert flight to vehicle assembly. Hip hip! Joey B spends the rest of the stream designing a thrust vectoring system for a Thumper. There are better connectors, you know. You know, you're right. There are better connectors. But here in the Joey B Space Program, we do things a little differently. Do you think... Okay, now we need some fins on here. So aerodynamics, what we want is fins that can be controlled. These are just winglets. Basic fin. Am I missing one? Aha. Allow them to swivel and act as control surfaces. So, wonder if I turn symmetry mode. No, see, it doesn't like that. Okay. So let's do this. This is going to be heinous. We're going to put the bottom right at the skirt. And then we'll do one more right at the skirt. Do one more right here. Roughly symmetric. Does that look symmetric to you? It looks pretty good to me. Yeah, that's close enough. We just need a little bit of control on the way up, you know? Okay, so the first step here, this does not need to happen until like later in the flight. The first step is to light all these motors. Do you think we should light the liquid on the ground? I feel like we should light the liquid on the ground as well, and then I can just throttle way back while these solids burn out and do most of the work. Because if we get uncontrolled flight, oh hey Thomas, welcome to the stream. If we get uncontrolled flight, we'll just throttle up the liquid and use that to help control it. It'll still be pretty rough. Okay, then we separate. When we separate, we're also gonna blow the nose cone off, or the fairings off. So that'll happen. Then we're gonna separate the stages here. Separate the stages here, fire up the engine. We're going to fire and separate at the same time. Usually I like to combine those things. We'll do that, and parachute. Not sure if that's gonna be enough to get us to orbit. We're gonna give it a shot. So let me save. Should we do it? Should we launch? Oh, the Reliant has no gimbal, Joe Barnard. Does it really? Jared, what would I do without you? Does it really have no gimbal? All right, we'll just use this. We'll use the swivel. Oh, the RS-25. Will that work? The vector engine? I feel like that's kind of overkill, you know? Yeah, I just feel like that's kind of overkill. Maybe we should build the Omega rocket. We'll use one of these huge things. All right, we're gonna save, and we're gonna see how we do. This is the Joey B space program, where we don't always do proper calculations before actually launching. This is a worse space program than BPS. Oh, is Drew going away? Someone said goodnight, Drew. Want to stay and watch, but gotta go. Have a good evening, everyone. Bye, Drew. Thanks for joining. You better not kill Jeb. All right, we have Jeb Kerman in the bottom. You can't really see. I wish I could move him around. Can I move his, I can't move his, like, face, can I? Sorry, folks. I can't move Jeb's face. I could move my face. That's a realistic thing. Let's try that. How about I go up here so you can see Jeb's face? Oh, dear. Okay. This is becoming worse. Let's do that. All of these things go to the side. All right. There we go. Okay. That's better. We all need to be able to see Jeb. I think that's important. Ready? Is everyone ready for the stream? Are we all good to go here? We gonna launch? Give me a countdown. What's with all those scenes, Joe? Jared, they're the same scenes that I use for my regular stream. And I have a lot of them, just so I don't have to like make a bunch of new scenes. All right, 10, 9, that's too many. 2, 1. Oh, wait, let's... Ooh, I forgot I have controls. We need to turn SAS on. The fins are gonna help us stay stable. That's pretty cool. The other thing I want is when the liquid throttles up, when the liquid starts, we're just going to have minimum throttle because we don't want to burn through a bunch of fuel. Wow, thank you all for the countdown. That is fantastic. Ready? Here we go. You see them bend? All right. Pitch kick. We're going to start to turn toward the side. Oh boy. He bending. He kind of a bendy. He a little bit bendy. You can see the wobble. We're definitely doing a little bit of a dance here. But the solid fuel is helping. I'm gonna throttle up pretty soon, right near the end of the solid burn. Throttle up is Z, right? There we go. There it is. Ooh, we're still increasing in velocity. Wow, something's going on down below me. All right, it's going well, folks. How we doing? That looks pretty good. 34. All right. We're just gonna keep on burning. We're definitely getting to orbit today. That much is for sure. I'm gonna wait till this hits about 100 kilometers, and then I'm gonna stop burning, and we'll be out of the atmosphere by that point, I think. Boy, this might be overpowered. We might not have needed those boosters. They probably helped a lot, but we might not have actually needed them. Still burning at a solid like 45 degrees. We can probably start burning a little bit sideways just to make our circularization a little bit easier. 84, 86, 87. Yeah, we're doing just fine. And cut it. There it is. Engines off. With an amount of fuel to spare. And it looks like, is our RCS working? Yeah, there we go. Cool. So we have RCS on. We have plenty of RCS fuel. Where? There we go. There's our fuel. Oh, our fuel is in the top right. Can I move that? Oh, geez. I can't even move the fuel. Sorry, folks. Hey, space music. Go long boy. Joe has a whiskey. Is go. Looks nominal to me. Bendy boy. Vehicle is supersonic. Joe has surpassed the Barnard line. Okay, we need to focus. So we need to plan a maneuver or we're going to crash back into Earth. Right around our apoapsis, or the apogee, we're going to add a maneuver. Oops. Going to add a maneuver right here. And we're going to bring ourselves all the way around the, what is it, planet Kerbin? We're going to try to keep it somewhat circular. Okay. And once things start to shift around, there we go. So our apogee is 102, our perigee, no, our apogee is 110, and our other apogee is, well, that'll be our perigee, that's 102. So that's fine. Now we're gonna set our target to the maneuver node. So we'll use the RCS thrusters to reorient, and then we're gonna burn for about 47 seconds. The problem with this burn is that node in 31. Oh, so we're gonna start burning, what is 47 divided by 2? We're gonna start burning at like now. The problem with this burn is we're gonna run out of fuel before the burn starts, so I'm gonna have to stage pretty quickly. Luckily, I have combined the stage and light of the second engine into the same maneuver. So as soon as we burn out, we turn RCS off too. Woof, hot. Oh boy. Yeah, this changes things just a little bit. Are we vectoring a bunch? Look at the engine. My goodness. Ah, that's hot. Oops. Got a little explodey there. Didn't mean to. Okay, only a little bit left to go. We're gonna throttle down right as we hit about 1 or 2 seconds on the burn time here. Can just do it a little bit closer. Yeah, there we go. Now you can kind of see everything. Okay, estimated burn. We're in orbit. And cut. Nice, look at that. 1.1 meters per second. All right, so we're in orbit. Jed made it. He made it to orbit. That's what I call a Grumman staging. Yeah, Jeb looks fine. Let me just move this around so we can be sure. Jeb is definitely fine. Oh, wait, you can see him in the corner. Never mind. All right. Yeah, Jeb is looking good. He's all happy. Now what? Should we try to land at the, well, we can't really land with this. Let's raise our orbit a little bit. Let's go way out. We'll use our apoapsis. Oh, wait, no. Okay, let's get rid of this maneuver and then add another maneuver at the perigee. We're gonna go way out just for fun. And then we're gonna come in really hot. That's my plan. That's my plan. My name, Joey B. Sorry, Kerbals. We're using the reaction wheels. Ooh, we only have finite electric charge. I forgot about that because we didn't add any solar panels. We're gonna reuse the reaction control system from here on out. Burn in 3 minutes, 45. So this is speed up. We're gonna speed up a little bit, and then we're just gonna make a super eccentric orbit. Okay, so now the burn is about 50 seconds long. It's about a 53-second burn, which means we want to start about halfway. So that'll be, what, like 26 seconds? So like 3, 2, 1, like that. The RCS is working too hard there. Look at the nozzle! What is happening? I think this is a Northrop Grumman nozzle. Cheers, everyone. Just letting you know that your streams are so funny and my favorite thing in the world to watch. Wow, thank you. That's really nice. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah. I think after this, maybe we'll do a space station, and then we'll try to do some orbit maneuvering. Oh! Hold on. Have I made a mistake? We're almost out of fuel. The point was I just wanted to burn in the atmosphere a little bit. Okay, let's go ahead and head on up to our apoapsis, or our apogee. I love this music. Yeah, this is old KSP. Sorry, folks. If people like these streams, if you want me to do more of them, I can upgrade the KSP. But right now, it's just, this is old KSP. All right. So what we're gonna do, I shouldn't need very much to change the orbit at my apogee. So let's go to the apogee, add a maneuver. I just want to come back down to the ground, right? But I also kind of want to do it pretty steep. Like, I think that might blow me up. We might end up killing Jeb, but what else is Kerbal Space? I mean, what's the point of Kerbal Space Program if you don't harm a few Kerbals? Also, there we go. So now we're going to set us to our maneuver node. We need RCS on. Oh, no! Okay, we have no electric charge left. This is a problem. We need to have... I should have put solar panels on this. I'm in trouble, folks. I'm gonna be in trouble pretty soon. Oh! Uh-oh, okay. This is not good, everyone. Should we just burn retrograde? Let's just burn retrograde. This is not good. Okay, I have 3.85 of electric charge left. We are really in trouble here, folks. I'm burning. We're not gonna make it. Oh, I don't think we're gonna make it. Okay, we have no electric charge, which means I don't think we can separate stages, can we? I'm out of electric charge. I can't rescue Jeb anymore. Can I even do... Oh, I can do reaction control stuff. That's really weird. You shouldn't be able to do that without electric charge. May your skies be dark and your fuel be low. All right. Alt F12. Use RCS to burn. That could work. We could switch RCS to the, not like the maneuvering controls. Okay, so we're going to come back to Earth, or rather Kerbin. And, you know, it just might get a little... Too fast. It might get a little dicey. So the first thing we're going to do is maneuver so we are sideways like this. Oh, I'm screwed. This is so bad. We're going to separate stages here. I'm going to shut down the engine. And now, I'm going to get rid of this. Now we're going to turn it retrograde. Oh, which we can't do because we have no electric charge. Okay, so SAS is off because we can't even use it. RCS is off because we have none. So now we just have to hope that aerodynamics takes us back. May your atmosphere be thin and your heat be high. All right. Oh, Michael! I wish I read your comment earlier. Use the second stage to do an entry burn. That would have been good. But now, unfortunately, we're cruising towards the planet at a whopping 2,600 meters per second. I just get the feeling this is not going to be great. You know? You ever get that feeling? Charlie knows. Your entry angle is way too high. Jeb, I'm so sorry. Okay, what do we do? Really quick, in the chat. Do we revert to launch and save Jeb, or do we let it happen because it's Kerbal Space Program? What do we do? Let's see what the chat says. I need to turn it on to live chat. Let it happen. Let Jeb die. Let it happen and then revert. Oh, wow. Sacrifice Jed. All right. Everyone say Elon's prayer. I don't know Elon's prayer off the top of my head. Elon's prayer. The Elon's prayer. We're gonna save for Jeb really quick because we're about... Okay, our Falcon who art in the HIF. Falcon 9 be thy name. Thy countdown come, thy launch begun. On earth, then through the heavens. Give us this day our static burn, and forbear to have flow issues as we forbear to trespass against NODAMs. That lead us not into conflagration, but deliver us to orbit. Amen. Good luck, Jeb. Oh, we heatin'. We be heatin'. No. Oh. Can we get an F in the chat, please? Oh, pour one out for the homie. Oh. Sorry, Jeb. All right. Fuel tank exploded due to overheating. Max G-force endured 3.9. Seems low. All right. We're not going to revert. Jeb was lost. We got a lot of F for Jeb. And now it's time to avenge his death. We're back to the Space Center. It's nighttime. I don't like nighttime, so we're going to time warp to daytime. And it's daytime. Great. Jeb. Boop, boop, boop. Where's the, All right. I'm going to keep Elon's prayer up. There are a couple of different variants. Holy Moses, we have 47 people. That's crazy. I'm still wondering if there are people here, like, if you go back and look at all the old videos on this channel, I'm wondering if there are people here who just have no idea who I am. Amazing Grace. All right. Who's our astronaut now? Wait, Jeb? That's not right. If we launch, Jeb won't be in there. He died. How is Jeb here? Did he not die? You can't kill Jeb? Jeb has risen. Wow. What's the opposite of F? What's the opposite of F? Can we get, I wonder how you could arrange the alphabet so there are opposite letters. You'd have to do it in a circle. Circle, this is so not worth it. Circle of alphabet letters. I want the alphabet arranged in a circle. Here we go. Okay, A, B, C, D, E, F. The opposite of F seems to be S if you arrange all of the letters in the alphabet in a circle. So, can we please get an S in the chat? Let's get an S in the chat for Jeb, who has come back to life. Let's just get a big old S in the chat. Wow. Good job, Jeb. All right, we need to make some modifications to this rocket, though, because this was not suitable for our flight. We're gonna revert to VAB. All right, thing number one. Let's get some solar panners on. Solar panners. Zooming very slowly. Where's my phone? All right. Let's get some solar panels on this bad boy. I think that's going to be under utility. Is that correct? We have yeah, let's do one of these. I like the space solar panels that fold out. I think those are more fun. 3x2, 3x2, 1x6. Let's do 2 of the 1x6. This is certainly unnecessary, but also pretty cool. And also an interference fit with our reaction control system. So maybe we'll just mount it a little higher. Boy, these are gonna come off for sure during re-entry. These things are screwed when we re-enter. Maybe let's not. Maybe, how about not? Let's do that. Let's also add some lights because, you know, in case it gets dark in space, sometimes you want lights. 2 of these. One set pointed down. This is ridiculous. And how do I rotate? I guess I'll just do this. And this is that's the center of mass. Where's the rotation tool? Oh, this is it. And I guess we'll tilt them down too. This is, boy, if I wasn't gonna get hired by an aerospace company before, I certainly am not now. That is not an appropriate design for a rocket. We also need a couple more struts on these boosters. I was a little worried about the wiggliness that was observed. There was an observation of wiggle during the flight, and you know, I just think we should try to avoid that. It was just a bad observation. We'll try to keep it vaguely symmetric. Boy, that doesn't look good at all. All right, those will help a little bit. Heat shield, says someone. That's a good call. Let's do it. Detach. What's that gonna be under? Aerodynamics, maybe? Heat shield. We want this boy. Yes. How do I mount the heat shield? Do I just go all the way up to the capsule, or do I try to mount on the heat shield? I kind of feel like that's the right move. Let's do this. I have an idea. We'll do some destructive testing. Oh boy. This is pretty fun. This is like surprisingly fun. I wasn't expecting it to be this cool. By the way, where are my lights? Can I turn them on? Yes! All right, great. Throttle up. SAS. We'll turn the RCS on for kicks. Staging. All right. The main task of this is to test how, what was I gonna do? Oh, the heat shield. So when I stage, the heat shield seems to stay attached. Here we go, Jeb, buddy. Oh no! Revert. Okay, that wasn't a real flight. We're not counting it. Oh dear. Okay, the heat shield works. That's what the test was really about. We had a slight observation near the end of that flight. Okay, what else? We have solar panels, which are on there. We have the lights. That's great. We've got the reaction control system. We have this overpowered rocket. Joe, I'll be back in like 15 minutes. Bye, Thomas. See you soon. All right. Solar panels, one click down from the heat shield. All right, so should we launch Jeb again? We're gonna get him into orbit, and then we're gonna try to get him back to the launch site. The heat shield should allow for a steeper re-entry angle. And I'm gonna just say that it's probably fine. So save and launch. We're going to stage this correctly this time. Oh boy. Jeb goes to orbit. Ready, folks? Honestly, let's just throttle all the way up. We had plenty of extra delta V before. Oh no, we didn't. Never mind. We're gonna use the solids and ditch them as soon as we need to. We'll just have the minimum throttle on the liquid engine. We're gonna turn not RCS, SAS on, and 3, 2, 1. I need something that's different than hip hip, because that's Tim Dodd's thing. 3, 2, 1, BPS space go. Okay, we have an observation of less wobble than last time. Perhaps still some wobble, but less. Should we turn the lights on? Should probably turn the lights on just so we can see, you know? Probably not. Let's also get nice and steered over here. Start heading to orbit. You feel? Oh boy. And burnout. Bye, boosties. Boy, those lights are hanging on. How we doing? Pretty shallow. This is not a super efficient trajectory. Could probably steer it up just a little bit. 3, 2, 1, Papa bless. More thrust equals lower gravity losses. True. Thank you, Charlie. We're still kind of power sliding here. Just trying to get a little bit higher. Yeah, there we go. 34, 35. Need this in our thing. Just need to turn the lights on to see what I'm doing. Okay, cool. Nice. All right, we definitely had a a lower efficiency with our trajectory this time. Or I suppose we just had more mass too. We added a bunch of lights because we're running out of fuel sooner than before. 78, 80. Oh boy. And I'm gonna go a little higher this time. 110. Great. And we're basically out of fuel. So I kind of think, let's just do it. Bye. And we're in space now, right? We're roughly in space. So let's go ahead and get these solar panels out. Extend panels and extend panels. And if I look at my electricity, we're going all the way back up. So now we can just turn our lights on. And we've got space music. Nice. All right. Here we go. Going well, folks. So now we need a maneuver node here. Add maneuver. Ooh, that's already pretty good. We'll get an orbit here. I should have put a docking adapter on this. Okay, after this flight, this is our last test flight to just get Jeb safely into... we'll test our heat shield. That's what we'll do. We'll put ourselves into a pretty eccentric orbit. What do we think? How big? Halfway to the moon? Kerbin has a notoriously thick atmosphere and is not very large, so it's a little closer to even, but still tips in favor of gravity losses. Let's make a drinking game out of this. I'm already having trouble speaking, not because of the alcohol so much as just I'm bad at talk, but I feel like I would lose a drinking game about Kerbal Space Program. All right, we're gonna go to the maneuver node and we're gonna change this to just be a regular old orbit. We're gonna orbit a couple of times and then we're gonna come back and make a space station. That's what I want. Won't be a great orbit, but it'll work. Okay, node in T-minus 20 and it's a 48-second burn, so we are already late for this burn. Look at this is so pretty. And we got the wiggle, that is for sure. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Jared's gonna head out. Bye, Jared. Thanks for joining. All right. Boy, this is a long burn. We should make it, right? Should be fine. Maybe I can turn on the RCS and start bleeding fuel off. Also, how do I shift RCS to... it's like Alt or something? How do I shift RCS to the translation mode? Does anyone know? I think Jared probably knows, but Jared's leaving. I just want to start bleeding off fuel so we have a shorter burn time. Yeah, docking mode. Bottom left. Oh, yeah, docking mode. Yeah, so then we go to linear. Well, we're already almost at the end of our burn anyway. Gonna throttle back just a little bit. 1. Boom! Woo! Did you see that? Man. That is ultra good. 0.1 meters per second. All right. We in orbit, folks. Look at how cool this looks. And we have a little bit of fuel to deorbit. That's great. So let's do this. We're going to cancel this node. And then where is the Kerbin, like the space complex? I think we're going to orbit a couple of times. We'll have ourselves a little John Glenn. And and then we'll go pretty close back to the place that we launched. Okay, great. So let's go ahead and burn retrograde. Oh, we are running out of electric charge. Let's turn those lights off. I didn't put batteries on this vehicle. Oh, wait, although, you know what? No, now we're charging up again. So lights back on. And we're gonna start burning retrograde just lightly. We're gonna start to lower our orbit until we come pretty close to the space center there. That's gonna be a kind of shallow re-entry angle, but we have a heat shield now, so it should be a little bit easier. And then I think I need to overshoot, right? Do I need to overshoot? Can someone confirm that? Gotta go, Joe. Gotta go now, Joe. Bye. Thanks, Nathan. Thanks for joining. Okay, yeah, overshoot a little bit, says everyone. Seems like that's the consensus. You need to overshoot by quite a bit. So I may not have overshot just enough, but we'll be close. And that's the goal. Now, when separating your stages in space, I think the goal here should be to separate them. I don't know if this is what Dragon does, but I think what you want to do is go normal or anti-normal or radial. I think you want to go radial so that one of them is directly downward, directly down or up from you. And you probably want to go like that way. So you sort of eject the stage. Normal or radial? The rotation of Kerbin? It seems like either one. Normal guarantees no recontacting. That's what Charlie says. Charlie knows some space things. So does this look correct to everyone? If I'm re-entering, does this look correct? We'll get some feedback from the chat. Let me know. Or do you just do it and kind of just hope things work out? All right. Yes, correct. Seems like people are on board with it. All right. So we will eject the stage here. And I'm going to eject kind of at the last minute, I think. As soon as we start to go up below maybe like 70, that's when I'll eject. You should really eject before. But I'm not going to do that. So we're normal now. I'm going to just turn stability assist on. And we're going to wait to get to about 70. Turn the capsule when you set. I have plenty of electric charge, so I probably don't really need to wait. I just kind of want to, you know? All right. Should we yeet it? Should we yeet this stage? We're at 85 now. Put it in the chat if you think we should yeet this stage. Let's see. Yeet. We're at 82. It's time to yeet. 3. Oh, wait, hold on. That could have been bad. Shut down engine. 3, 2, 1. Yeet. Now we're going to turn this retrograde. We're going to use a little electric charge to do that. And then stability assist is on, so we don't need to do a whole lot of work. And this should be good news for us. Yeet! Where did it go? There it is. Hey, buddy! There he goes. I can't command anything on there now. Jeb goes to orbit debris. That'll be crashing into the Earth as well. All right, I'm not going to speed up. I won't cheat. We're going to turn SAS off as well, and eventually the capsule will find its own stability. Yeet this wheat! Mission Control calling for a yeet or no yeet. Yeah, so SAS is off, RCS is off. You can see the capsule's already starting to find its natural stability. It's sort of wobbling back and forth in this really thin part of the atmosphere. Man, I haven't played Kerbal Space Program in a long time. This is really fun. Hold on one sec. There we go. All right. 59. We getting a little lower. Starting to oscillate just a little bit faster. And after this lands, we're going to do a space station. How's my aim, by the way? It's not great. I don't think I overshot enough. I think I'm probably going to land around here. That's my guess. Oh, we heating. We getting hot. It's happening. All right. We heating up, folks. And it's still stable. Thank you, aerodynamics. All right, 1 second. I got a tweet. We heating up good. I don't see any warnings on here though, so it means our heat shield is probably working well. Just wait longer to pull chutes. Use it as a lifting body. The ablative heat shield has to yeet the heat. All right. Ah, I never left, but I can talk now as I'm not driving. Hi again, Will. That's great. I'm glad you didn't try to put anything in the chat while you were driving. Uh-oh. I don't like that sound. That's not a good sound. Uh-oh, yeah, okay. I definitely undershot. You can see how quickly our re-entry is moving back. Oh boy. All right, well, I don't think we'll land in the mountains. I kind of want to land on flat land, and it seems like we'll be okay. Maybe we'll be like around here. I love how Jeb looked up right as he heard looked up at the hull after he heard that sound. Joey B is about to become a gaming YouTuber. In all likelihood, I will not be a gaming YouTuber, but this is kind of fun. I do enjoy it. All right, we still kind of cruising. Our speed's going down. I feel like you're not supposed to deploy chutes until you're under like either 500 or 250 meters per second. Can anyone give me a readout on that? When should I be deploying chutes? I feel like they'll be safe no matter what. Like the chutes don't deploy. Okay, well, we're definitely pretty low now. I need some feedback, chat. When do I deploy these chutes? Soon-ish. Whenever it lets you. Wait till the chute is green. Should I do it? Should I do it? Don't want to wait too long. Oh no. No! I did it as a joke. I didn't know it would take that long. I didn't know it would take that long to deploy. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. All right. Well, Jeb seems to have the ability to reincarnate. So let's go back to the Space Center. Oh man, I just want to make sure. I know we've got a couple of them, but can we get just lots of Fs in the chat, please? I think that would be good to. I'm choking up to honor Jeb. All right. If we load, oh boy, we have a lot of ships here. I'm not going to use any of these. We're going to build a new one. Bye. Okay. I think I want to build a space station. We have had an anomaly. All right. Let's do this. I have to go to the bathroom. I'm out of whiskey, and we have to build a space station. So I'm going to go to the bathroom, and I'm going to come back, and that's what we're going to do, because it's not time for bed yet. It's time to build a space station and then rendezvous with it in orbit. That's my plan. Thank you all for joining. Do not go away. I will be back soon. Here I go. Okay, hello again, everyone. I'm back, Joey B, with another slammin' bathroom review. Just kidding. I'm back with a new glass of whiskey, and it's time to build a space station. So, space, station. So I want to do two things with this. The first thing is a station that can maneuver on its own, and the second is that I want to send a mission up to the station and then have it come back. So we're going to make a really, really simple space station out of, I think out of a few, wait, no. Man, this is off to a great start. I want a remote guidance unit. One of these bad boys. Then we're going to take a big old fuel tank, and that is going to be the station. And we will refuel on that fuel tank. That's how we'll do it. All right. Got any vodka? I have a very small amount of blueberry flavored vodka that someone gave me. I'm not going to drink that though. All right. Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Is anyone here from the BPS channel? I promoted it on the community page on the BPS channel, and I don't know. We'll see if I regret that decision, but it's there right now. Okay. Someone tweeted at me. Cameron J. August tweeted, "Imagine if Elon Musk live streamed KSP. That would be amazing." That honestly would be amazing. Hey, Will, what's up? Okay. So for this station, what are some things we need? Well, we should probably have some reaction control fuel, or rather, reaction control working fluid. Let's also put some thrusters on there. We'll do plenty of them, so 4 symmetric. 1 and 2. We'll eventually build the rocket to launch this thing, but for now we're just focusing on this. Now at the top, we have this guidance unit. I also want a way to connect to it, and so we need some docking ports. We only need, I think, 2. Let's not get crazy. So we'll do 2 docking ports. Right in the middle. Well, let's not do the docking ports yet. Let's find the COM first, and then we'll do the docking ports around the COM, so there's no moments when we actually dock. The other thing that I want is lights. Lights on all my vehicles. We're going to do a lot of lights. And you know what we also need that I missed is a battery. So let's put a battery here. It's gonna be a chunky battery, a big old power boy. One of those. All right, and then I need, let's see. What was I just doing? I needed lights. So we'll do lights at the top. We'll also rotate these so it makes just a bit more sense. Yeah, like that. You know what? No, scratch this. Let's do only 2 on each side. We don't have to get too crazy with it. Only slightly crazy. So 2 on each side here. 1 and 2. And these bottom ones, these have to rotate 180 degrees. There we go, and they're gonna turn. You know what, should I have them facing out? I think it might be better to have them facing out, because if we're docking, we're gonna want to see whatever we're coming up against. So let's do that. We'll have them facing out. From BPS Joe, hey Will, nice. Is it going to blink and beep? That battery, thick. It's true, it is. All right, let's see if we can get some more viewers. I'm gonna make an Instagram post. I really want more people to see this disaster. I hope that's all right with everyone. If you're in the chat, can you type hi Instagram? Type a bunch of things that say hi Instagram, and I'm gonna put it on the BPS Instagram story. All right. We're gonna get a bunch of hi Instagrams. Hi Instagrams. Okay, I'm live right now on YouTube. I'm streaming Kerbal Space Program on my other channel, KSP Live Streaming, Joe Barnard, and everyone would like to say hello, Instagram. That's my Insta story. That's how the sausage is made, folks. And then I'm gonna put a little waving emoji. Wait, no, I'm just gonna say live now. And I'm gonna leave out the part where I also have whiskey. There we go. We'll put a little filter on it. Streaming Joe Barnard. Everyone would like to say hello, Instagram. Okay, I'm live right now on YouTube. I'm streaming Kerbal Space Program on my other channel, KSP Live Streaming, Joe Barnard. And everyone would like to say hello, Instagram. Okay, and then the last thing that I want to check is that if I go to YouTube... Hold on, I know this is like ridiculous. We're gonna get back to KSP in just a sec. I just want to promote this a little bit. If I go to YouTube and I search Joe Barnard Live KSP, great, it shows up. Okay, cool. Get ready. Joey B. And posted. Hold on, we gotta wait for it to upload. I'm live right now on YouTube. I'm streaming. Man, I bet this is really exciting. On my end, it still shows this video as unlisted, just FYI. Hey, Trista, that's weird. Can you refresh and see if it still shows up as unlisted? It should be public now. Yeah, let's see how many folks we get from Insta. Yeah, all right, here we go. 37 watching. Let's see if it goes up. Stand by. Thanks, Trista. I much appreciated. If it is unlisted, I will go and try to fix it. All right, it's public, says other people. Public, 38. Someone's watching the view count. 39. All right, so we have to build the space station. What else do we need here? We have a battery, we have lights, we need some solar panels. So under... It's utility, right? 1x6, 3x2. What's the best solar panel, everyone? The 3x2 or the 1x6? Does anyone have a preference here? Put it in the chat, 3x2 or 1x6. They seem to probably do the same thing. 1x6, 1x6, 1x6. Everyone wants the 1x6. Great. I think we're gonna dock right there, which means I want to put... Oh man, these are gonna be in like direct line of fire of the reaction control system. Okay. Which means that we will put them here, there, and then I think we'll do a set at the bottom as well of the 1x6. And we will just rotate these. Rotate, there we go. Rotate these so that they're just a little bit in, and then they can rotate to face the sun. So those are our solar panels, that's our power source. Pretty soon we're gonna need a pretty soon we are going to need a docking adapter. What are we building here? We're building a space station. So I think this might be ready to go, and we'll just put some docking ports on it. Now, to be honest, we could probably afford to just do 4 docking ports and send multiple missions. So I feel like we should do that. Do you think it's worth it? Do we do 2 or 4 docking ports? Put it in the chat. 2 or 4? What do we think? If you think we should do 2, we should do 2. 4, 4, 2, Barnard Payload Station. 4, 4, 2, 4. It seems like we have more votes for 4. So I'm going to respect the democratic process, and I am going to put 4 docking adapters on this bad boy. If I can find them. There it is. Clampotron! And it's, we don't want the, do we want the junior? I feel like we just want the regular Clampotron. We don't want the senior. Do we want the regular Clampotron or do we want the Clampotron Junior? Can anyone help me out? I don't want the senior. Which one works best? We're just gonna use the classic Clampotron. This thing is huge. I feel like we probably don't need this. What's the difference? Let's look. Mass is definitely different. I feel like, oh, okay, it can't transfer crew. So I want the senior because I want to be able to transfer crew. And I think we have to respect that people want 4 on here. So I'm going to put 4, but first I'm going to find the center of mass and put them right at the center of mass. That's my goal. And that way, when we dock with the space station, while it is at least fully fueled, it will change. Oh, yeah, it will change. So, when it is not fully fueled, the COM gets raised. So let's take these and raise them just a little bit, so that as the fuel and aux changes, yeah, that's what we want. So that we're roughly, oh dear, there we go. Okay, so this is a refueling station. We have solar panels, we have batteries, we have monopropellant, we have a control unit, we have lights. Do we need anything else? Can anyone help me figure out, like, is there anything else that we need here? And then if there's not, we will start building the rocket that actually launches this thing. Powered by whiskey and liquid oxygen. All right, we're up to 44. Wow. Hi, everyone. All right, you should put a hab on it. Oh, that's true too. The hab is heavy though. I don't really want to have, I guess I could have like a small crew station. Let's do this. We have a remote guidance unit. We could put a small command module on there. Oh no, I guess we can't because we already have the guidance unit. I feel like this is probably sufficient for our space station. So let's start designing around this thing. The first thing that I want to do is add a separation mechanism here. So under structural, we will find one of these bad boys. And then under that, we will find, under aerodynamics, we're gonna put a big hunky boy all around this guy. There it is. And we'll do one of these. There it is. Boy, that doesn't look that good, does it? Let's try again. Up. Up. We'll go a little higher, and then we'll make it a steeper curve. That's better. That's a better looking rocket. All right, so let's build a rocket around this thing now. Oh, we're down to 40. We lost a couple. People aren't interested. Sorry, folks. So we need a larger fuel tank for this. I wonder, this is all kind of a guessing game for me. So it's hard to tell what I will actually need. I'm gonna go ahead and overpower this thing. We'll use a skipper on the bottom. I don't think we really need reaction controls for the second stage because at that point we can probably just separate the fairing, and that will be fine. The fairing has more separations than the Falcon Heavy model you built. SRB, SRB, SBR, SBR. All right, can Wowry really wants a solid rocket motor? Ola, says Daft Dragon. Hi. Dude, stop spamming. All right, I think, let's see. Let's move this up a little bit. So someone wants an SRB, but I don't think an SRB is going to be, all right, Northrop Grumman SRB. Should we make it an SRB launch vehicle? And then we just circularize and do all the other stuff with this guy up here? Seems like people want the Omega style of launch vehicle. I'm not totally into it, but I'll do it if the chat wants it, you know? That's too small. Nope, that's even smaller. Okay, I'm getting all of the sizes wrong here. Aha! All right, what do we have? All right. No, hold on, I'm getting text messages. So, good night to anyone who's going to bed, but also, I think we need to do an SRB. Because the chat seems to want it. Liquids. Eric says liquid. Liquid. Okay. Nope. People want liquids. Never mind. So we're going with liquids. I will respect the results of the chat. And the chat wants liquids. So here we go. One boosty boy. And do we want two? Do we need two? What if we just do that in like 4 solids? Let's do it. I'm confident. We'll use a mainsail on that, and then we'll just use a lot of solids, and they'll be kind of disgusting. I'm not really sure if this will work that well, but I'm pretty sure it might be okay. Oh, geez. Should we use this? Should we use the big boosters? Let's do that. I'm really into this design, folks. I hope other people like it. Let's also save, by the way, because I haven't saved yet. We're going to put 4 of these on. We'll do decouplers right there and right there. And then... oh, this is bad. This is so bad. This is not going to be a good design. I'm pretty sure this is going to fail. All right. How about that? We need some fins on this too, and I also think we probably need some struts. The struts aren't going to look very good, but they're going to help a little bit. Oh, no. All right. Cool. We reattached. We seem to still have the struts in place, which is good news. That looks awful, but okay. Now we need a couple little nose cones on top of this little guy. How about a tiny one? There we go. Whoop. This looks horrifying. This is the worst thing I've ever seen. We're gonna get a couple of these winglets because we need to be able to steer the vehicle while these solids are actually working, because I don't think they have thrust vector control on them. Cheers. All right, make sure you strut those boosters down. I'm not gonna use the thin decouplers. I like the big ones. I like when it wiggles. I'm gonna save. And do we need anything else? Does anyone think... I have a hunky battery. I mean, I feel like we're probably fine. What am I missing, chat? Tell me what I might be missing. Oh, this motor is definitely going to burn through these solids. There is no way that works out for me. I probably need... Hey, Michael's still here. Staging. Oh, yeah, check your staging. That is for sure. Thanks, Scott Manley. I also want to do little launch boys. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. These guys. There it is. And we're going to put it like right there. And hopefully that's not an interference fit. I'm gonna use my keen eye of an engineer here and say that, you know what? I don't think this is gonna interfere at all. I feel like that'll probably be fine. Welcome to the Joey B space program, which is different than the BPS space program. Are we talking about ARCA? I feel like I shouldn't say anything because I'm gonna get myself in trouble. All right, let's check my staging. So first, why does it always put that there? We're gonna detach and we're gonna light these solids. All the solids, folks, all of them. 1, 2, 3 solids. We also need to light the mainsail because in the same vein as our previous vehicle, I'm gonna move that there. In the same vein of the previous vehicle, we need to be able to, oh, sorry, this is a little bit to the side. There, now you can see it. In the same vein of our previous vehicle, we need the ability to vector the thrust in case something goes wrong with these SRBs. That's just something I made up. We'll see if it actually works. Oh boy. I'm sorry, I can't interact with all these ARCA things. It's not going to end well. I have feelings about them too, though. So 1, 2, 3, 4 SRBs. We also have a mainsail engine, and we detach at launch when they light. So that should be good. Then, in the second stage, we blow the covers on these things, which I don't know, we really don't need to be doing, but whatever. And then we separate the boosters. Then, the next stage is separating out the... Oh, that's not correct. We need this to be in the same stage. There we go. In the next stage, we separate the first liquid stage with the second liquid stage, but I also want to fire the engine when that happens. So we're gonna fire, we're gonna separate and fire. The order doesn't really matter. Then we're gonna deploy the fairing at some point, and then we're going to, honestly, we might deploy the fairing within the liquid stage, but we're gonna deploy the fairing, and then we will separate the space station. You know what? I wonder if I should put another, can I put a second remote guidance unit in there? Yes, I can. I'm gonna put a second remote guidance unit on this rocket, and that way we can deorbit the this stage here. And that'll help us a lot. Okay. All right, Joe, almost everyone here hates ARCA. I won't comment, I won't do it. Oh, geez. All right. Shouldn't have commented. Made it worse. We're up to 48. Hi, everyone. If you came from Instagram, let me know. Let me know if that post worked. All right. So, oh, I came from Insta. Smash Bacon. Hey, everyone, let's give a round of applause to Smash Bacon. Thank you for coming from Insta. I'm glad I made the post. Round of applause in the chat, please, for Smash Bacon. Although I don't agree with what your name says I should do, I will not be smashing bacon today. I will be streaming KSP. Also, my laptop's about to die, and that holds the chat, so let me plug it in for a second. And then we'll launch. Okay. Plugged in. There we go. Ooh, wow, lots of applause. Thank you, thank you. Onion staging or bust. All right, so should we launch? Let's save. Who thinks we should launch this guy? We checked our staging. We have our vehicle built. We have plenty of struts, which means we have like 2 struts. All right. You are a good guitar player. Thanks, Noah. I kind of disagree, but thank you. Does the white... Thank you, Thomas! A round of applause for Thomas as well. Does the whiteboard say R.I.P. Kerbals? Yes, it does, Thomas. Very good eye. I always leave Easter eggs in my videos, and even in the live streams. Thank you, Thomas. All right, it's time to launch. Here we go, folks. I saved. Okay. So, here are some steps. First, SAS turns on. Then, we're going to throttle... You know what? I'm not going to throttle up for launch. I'm going to keep the throttle real low. Should I throttle up or should I do minimum throttle? Put it in the chat. Should I throttle all the way up or do minimum? I feel like minimum will still be plenty with the SRBs to get me off the pad. Throttle up. People want me to throttle up. Hold. No, I'm not going to hold. All the way. Minimum, minimum, throttle up. Seems kind of divided. Half, middle. I'm going to do minimum. We're just going to hope it works out. All right. Are we all ready? Is everyone ready? We're putting the space station in orbit. I'm not really sure what orbit we're going for yet, but we're doing it. Do you want another death? Because this is how you get another death. Okay. We're at minimum throttle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Okay. Minimum. Wow. Really got that right. Minimum throttle was okay, but not great. We cruising. Let's start to tilt over a little bit. Good news, it's not that wobbly. We're also running out of solid fuel fairly fast, faster than anticipated. And before these SRBs burn out, this is the same thing that I did in the last launch, or at least of Jeb, rip in peace. During the last launch, I throttled up before the SRBs burned out because I wanted to maintain control during that portion of the flight. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no! Oh! Okay. So, here's the thing. The thing is, maybe it's time to stage. Let's go ahead. Oh no. Folks, this is what we might call a bad situation. Should we attempt a powered landing? I mean, at this point, like, why not, right? I have plenty of liquid fuel. And there's a decent thrust to weight ratio. So I feel like if I just keep it retrograde, I will be okay. Right? I mean, like, my goal is just to splash down softly in the water. Most of my mass is still on the bottom, so it is a naturally stable vehicle. I'm gonna try to keep things reasonably slow as we approach the sea floor, or not the sea top. I'm looking at my speed real close here. Oh boy. Did I not bleed it off quick enough? Okay. 50, 44. I have plenty of fuel. I can take as many gravity losses as I need to. And I'm just burning retrograde. Which I kind of think burning retrograde kind of solves your horizontal drift issue because you just always cancel it out because you're retrograde. All right. We're slowing down. We're at 10. Seven, 8. We're coming in. Coming in for a landing. I did it. applause in the chat. The Falcon LZ. Wait, hold on. LZ1 and LZ2 move to procedure 11.100. The Falcon has landed. Funding secured. All right, let's just stage the rest of this stuff. There we go. Sync. It won't sync. Let's turn on the lights. Now we can see. Congratulations, everyone, on a totally successful mission. There was a slight observation near the end during the landing part of the flight, but apart from that observation, the mission was entirely successful. Just a small observation, nothing more. All right. Revert to launch. I'm still confident in this launch vehicle. I just need to be less aggressive with my gravity turning. Maybe I'll just start a harder pitch over after launch. That's what I'll do. All right. Wow, we're up to 65 people. That's crazy. Hi everyone. Once again, if you're from Instagram, please let me know if you came from the Insta feed. All right, ready? So should we go with 100% throttle now? I feel like maybe that might be the move, and we'll just jolt off the pad. The shorter period of time that I can stay in the atmosphere, the better. So let's just punch it, right? SAS is on, and we're ready. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and gravity turn. Right off the bat. We're gonna head on a steep angle for this turn. And then as soon as we're at this angle, yeah, there it is. This is a pretty steep turn, but I want most of my velocity to be concentrated there. And now I'm throttling down the engine. And we're kind of at max Q, but I'm throttling down. We still have aerodynamic control because of those fins that can swivel. I'm saving my liquid fuel. And we're just gonna do the best we can here. And then as soon as that solid fuel is nearing depletion, I will throttle back up on the liquid engine. And the vehicle will stage and remain stable under thrust vector control instead of fin control. And I'm at basically the same angle. Not messing with it too much. I'm really screaming through the atmosphere now. All right, throttle up. And burnout staging. Woof! A little bit of a spicy stage there. And I'm also kind of screaming through the atmosphere here. I feel like my apogee is probably going to be higher than I want. Okay, yep, nope, that's fine. We're gonna go ahead and cut it here. And our station, let's target like 200 kilometers. So I will slowly throttle up as we maintain that orientation, and we're gonna target an orbit of roughly 200 kilometers, which would be 200,000 meters. Okay, and that's it. 199.48. Okay. So now, boy, there's plenty of fuel. I really didn't need to make the rocket this powerful. That was the hot stage. It did something strange at the end. Okay, now we need a maneuver node. So right around apoapsis. This is not going to be perfect. Roughly 200 by 200. Oh, that's not correct at all. Something looks wrong about that. Yeah, that looks fine. We can just use target to get it. And it's like 243. Okay, it's a little weird. Oh well. Going to our maneuver node, and at this point we're in space, so we can manually deploy this and turn on our solar panels. Okay, where are our other panels? This is a panel right here. Extend. Extend. And we have one more. Extend. And lights on. Excellent. Good night, I'm going to sleep. Goodbye, Can. Go for TLI. Wow, my maneuver node is not in the right place. Oh my gosh, I was still... My engine was still on. That's why it all changed. Okay. We need a new maneuver node after the engine has cut off. That's ridiculous. Okay. Oops, sorry folks. That's why it looks so weird. Okay, that's about right. Roughly even. 310 and 301. That's okay. We can circularize that a little bit later. So, here we are. We're going to maneuver to our maneuver node, and we can use the reaction control stuff. Although, yeah, we're only spending a little bit of monopropellant. We still have quite a bit extra. The burn is going to be 10 minutes. That seems like pretty long. I guess it's a pretty heavy vehicle. We also have basically no fuel left. So I'm going to go ahead and stage at this point. That's pretty. That's very pretty. The Joey B space program. I'm back. What's the mission? The mission is put this space station into orbit. It's going pretty well so far. This is an awesome game. I honestly, I haven't played this in a while. So both of these pieces of debris are going to re-enter the Earth's atmosphere, or rather Kerbin's atmosphere. We are at the maneuver attitude. The node is in T-minus 2 minutes, which means if it's a 10-minute burn, we should start burning now. Oops. It's not a 10-minute burn. Never mind. It is a 38-second burn because our TWR is way higher than it was before. So we're going to redo our maneuver node one last time right at the apogee. There it is. Ooh, nice. Wow, that's a really cool. 306 and 307. That is a beautiful orbit. We're going to try to get as close to that as we can. All right. 61 people. Thanks for joining, everyone. All right. So our burn is 38 seconds. Our node is in T... Hold on. Can you all see this? Let's just move this up a little bit. All right. Our burn is going to be 38 seconds long, which divided by 2 is what, like 19 or something? Yeah, 19, which means that when we want to split the burn in half so that we do half of the burn before the node and half of the burn after the node. And that'll give us a really accurate maneuver. It won't be like perfect, but basically once this hits like 19 seconds, once our node T minus hits 19 seconds, we'll start the burn. We'll burn for 38, it'll count it down for us, and then we'll stop. All right. I tried to reignite the Arca space topic, but it didn't really work. I'm close, man. I can't... Look, here's the deal with Arca. Oh, nope, look, there's our node. I can't talk about it. All right. Counting down. We should be at 19 when it hits 0. So we kind of missed it. It's a little different. That's okay though. We should still be pretty close. And then we will we'll taper it off in the last few seconds here. There, now we're in orbit. 2, 1. Oh boy. Okay. Oops. Well, I messed it up just a little bit, so let's circularize here. Oops. My bad. I want this to be in a pretty even orbit, so we'll go 401 by 401. Or we'll do 400 by 400. Let's try that. Wow, is it really 100? I really messed up that burn. Okay, 424. The periapsis says 395. 397. 398. 399. Ooh. 400 by, okay. That should be a pretty good node to hit. So, if we maneuver on over right here. The problem was your thrust angle. Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. Joe, do you go camping? I do go camping. Not very often, but I really like it. Camping's a lot of fun. Also, sorry, my screen is a little messed up here. You know what? Let me try to adjust my desktop size. It's a little small. Yeah, there we go. That's not that bad. Okay. So we're heading toward our maneuver node. I don't really know how long we need to burn. Let's get out of the map view. And we're still using reaction control, but we have plenty of propellant here. I guess we should probably stop using that because we have unlimited solar power, and we probably have reaction wheels too. So like if I move, yeah, we definitely have reaction wheels. So we're using electric charge for that. We're gonna fast forward to our node, which is currently in 19 minutes, or 16 minutes if you look at the bottom. And we're just gonna try to get this as accurate as possible. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll get it down here. So basically, let's get over to our node. We'll use a little RCS to get there, although that looks good. We're draining electric charge, which is fine. And then we're just gonna slowly throttle up to try and circularize. Well, our orbit is mostly circular. We just want to get it a little closer. 987. Oof. Okay. That should be really close. Our perigee is 402. Our apogee is 404. Perfect. Now what we're going to do, I'm going to bring it around to the bright side of Kerbin. So I just want like a little bit more light. All right, and now that we're in the light, we're going to detach these stages. Oh, enable crossfeed. And we're going to transfer fuel. Oh boy, do I do shit? Ah, no. Oh dear. I should have disabled the engine. 409 by 393. All right, we're gonna leave it. I'm gonna disable the engine because why am I like this? Okay. What I want to do is transfer fuel between these two tanks, and I can't quite remember how to do it. There it is. Out. Cool. So this has spent just a little bit of fuel somehow, and I transferred all of it into here. And now what we're going to do is decouple. We have a remote guidance unit. So I'm going to control. This is hard. Why? Let me control from there. Don't I use this? This focuses on different objects. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to fast forward a little bit to get a little further away, create some separation between these two spacecraft. Oh, what we're also going to do, by the way, we're going to take this, we're going to put it prograde. We can use a little bit of reaction control fuel to do that. But I want the station to face prograde. So it's going to hold that. We'll go back to the other object here. We're going to turn this around. We probably have reaction wheels on it. Oh, we're draining electric charge really fast. There we go. We're mostly going to orient using that. And we're just going to burn it up. This thing is going to burn all the way up. It's going to use up all its fuel and come in as shallow as possible and just die really quickly in the atmosphere. This thing is going to come straight down. Boom. So it's just going to fall straight in. You can see our space station is already moved quite far. We've basically deorbited the crap out of this object. So let's watch it burn up. 3, 2, there we go. All right. Hi everyone. Sorry, I've neglected the chat just a little bit, but we're burning up objects in the atmosphere, which is arguably pretty important. Maybe we'll do a little re-entry burn. Oh, we have no electric charge left, so we can't do anything. Our electric charge is all gone. I didn't put it. I should have put like a solar panel or two on here, because once those reaction wheels are done, it's gone. So this was a little bit risky. 80, 70. We're no longer in space, so we have no more music anymore. And this thing is just going to burn up real quick. This is about to be looking like a Falcon 9 Stage 2. Oh, these didn't burn up. That is surprising to me. I'm just going to let these smash into the ocean and hope that they all break. 8,000, 7,000, 6,000, 5,000. Coming in hot. 3,000. Rip in peace. Let's get a preemptive F in the chat, please. And oh, he gone. All right. We're going to use the map view. We're going to go back to that space station, and we're going to fully circularize that orbit. Tracking station. Where's the control from here? I guess if I go to the tracking station, it might work. Got it. There we go. I think that's what I wanted. There it is. There's our station. Somehow it has moved from retrograde, or prograde. I want it to switch back to prograde. We're not going to spend any reaction control propellant on this, though, because that is becoming a more and more precious resource. Okay, cool. So we're prograde. We're using the reaction wheels inside this little remote guidance unit to control us. They're very, very weak, but that's okay because our energy is the solar panels basically give us a renewable resource. Now it is time to launch to this space station. Hey Joe, do you remember how to launch and rendezvous with an orbital space station? And my answer to that is no. But I'm gonna give it a shot. So let's go to the Space Center. Cheers. Let's take some questions. This is so sad, guys. Can we hit the ocean at supersonic speeds? The Arca jokes keep going. Joe, thoughts on Arca Space? Oh, wait, here's a good question. Will says, Joe, how does it feel being fired by BPS.space? Look. Don't tell anyone, but my boss at BPS Space, he's a jerk. He's such a jerk. Don't tell anyone that, okay? My boss is just such a jerk. I don't know what to do. All right. Let's send... Should we send a Mark 1 command pod or a Mark 1-2? Should we send like multiple Kerbals up there, or should we just send one? What do you think? Multiple Kerbals or just one? Mark 2, Mark 1. We have, oh, you know what? Here's how we make this decision. Under utility, with the Clampotron. Yeah, here's how we make this decision, because we have the regular Clampotron, so we need the Mark 2 capsule, because the Mark 1 is just not big enough. So let's do that. Sorry for everyone who wanted the Mark 1 capsule. There we go. Who are our astronauts? Bill, Bob, and Valentina. Excellent. That's a solid crew. We need some parachutes on this bad boy. And, oh man, are we gonna have to put the docking ports on the side? Oh. I guess we could do radial parachutes. Let's do that. I would rather have the docking port on the top. Yeah. Okay, that's not where I wanted it. There, docking port on the top. We'll do radial parachutes. Radial mount drogue. I want the main. And we'll do 3. Go Apollo style. I'm also gonna I might put some solar panels on this just in case. I just feel like you really don't want to mess with that, you know? Does this also come with a good heat shield, or should we put a heat shield on? Maybe we should put a heat shield on here. Do a propulsive landing capsule. Maybe next time. What else? Am I using the trial? No, I bought Kerbal Space Program. I just bought it like a long time ago. Parachutes seem optional. You should build a space shuttle. I should, but not yet. All right, hold on one sec. Heat shield, reduced blade. Okay, so we should get a heat shield. That seems to be the consensus here. We need the 2.5 millimeter heat shield. Excellent. So we have a heat shield on here to protect our little astronauts. We're gonna put some solar panels on there as well. Just some tiny little guys. What we basically want is like a backup in case something goes wrong. Not that anything ever would. Just so we're clear, nothing would ever go wrong on these missions. We've got that for a little bit of power. There's probably reaction wheels inside of here, so we should always be able to orient this craft. Okay. Now we need a little bit of a service module here. So first, let's get a structural separator. That's too small. Okay. We need a small fuel tank for orbital maneuvering. Like one of these little guys. Nothing crazy. And then a tiny little engine. Like this guy. Honestly, I would go even smaller than that. The poodle! That's what I want. And then for command and control, actually, I want another guy up here for reaction control, because I'm going to be using those thrusters a whole lot for maneuvering. I just kind of already know that. This one. That's probably more than we need, but it will help us a lot. I also want 4. Let's do, where's our COM? Maybe we should do more solar panels on this. It's super easy to get like way out of hand with this stuff. Okay, we're gonna do the 1x6 because people seemed to like those last time. So we'll do those on the edge here. The 1x6 solar panels. And then that should be good. Oh, bye Smash Bacon. Dude, you need to update your KSP. It's true, I do. Joe, do a Falcon Heavy, do a Falcon 9. I'll do these things, but not quite now. Thank you for the suggestion, though. KSP needs multiplayer. True. All right, we have the Poodle. We need some RCS thrusters. That's what we need. And we don't actually need 4 of them. We only need 2. 1, 2, and then we'll do 3, 4. And that should allow for enough control. The other thing that I want here is lights. I want lights to illuminate our situation in space. So under utility, I'm gonna take one of these guys, put them right there. Okay, and then we'll rotate him. And I think, should I point them out? Should I point the lights out? I probably should. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna point the lights out. That'll be fine. I just feel like the solar panels will be slightly in the way. It'll be fine, I'm sure. Joe, just have the 4 quads on the COM. You know, that would probably be fine, but I kind of like having more of them. Where is our COM, by the way? Oh, it's pretty close. These should probably move up just a little bit. Okay. Now they're like obstructing. What else do we need? Am I missing anything? I have parachutes, I have a capsule, I have a way to separate it, I have heat shield, I have reaction control, working fluid, I have a little bit of fuel, a small orbital maneuvering engine, I have lights. I think we're good. So let's just add an ascent stage. Here we go, stack sep. And now we had plenty of fuel for the last mission. I feel like I usually try to overspec these things. Let's just use a big guy for this. I'm probably gonna overdo it again. This will be a 3rd stage in which we use a mainsail to like really give it some oomph, and we'll run out of fuel pretty quick. But then we will do this. This is gonna be a pretty unstable vehicle. That's a risky proposition. Make it a chunky boy. Okay, your wish is my command. It will become a chunky boy. Oh boy. You know what that means, right? It has to truly be a chunky boy. Oh, wait. We need to deorbit these stages, I think. Let's put another remote guidance unit here so that we can actually do so. We'll do that. The 2nd stage goes there, and I'm not gonna make the same mistake as last time. We're gonna put some photovoltaic panels on there so that we don't run out of maneuvering capability. I'll put 4 of them here. That's all we need. We don't need a whole lot. Just a little bit. Now, what I want is a structural thing. So I'll do a stack separator, and then here's the T. Under structural, man, I really hate that I said that. We're gonna do an even bigger tank. This is not gonna be a stable vehicle. There is just no way. We'll do one of those, a tiny guy at the bottom, and a big ol'... Where is he? Aha, the big chunk. Maximum chunk. All right. Oh my gosh, what have I done? What did I just do? Oh no. Space Ferry. So here's the thing. The thing is that something went catastrophically wrong. And I'm not entirely sure what. There we go. This is our space chunker. We're gonna save that. All right, we're out of whiskey, which means it's probably time to launch. I've saved. I think we're probably ready. I also think this won't be very stable, but let's give it a shot. All right. Glorious, says Pro Lego 1. Thank you. I think so too. There's a siren outside. So the first step, we're going to turn on SAS. We're going to throttle all the way up because it's just a liquid booster. This thing looks terrible. This is a disgusting looking rocket. Now, what we want to do, if my science is correct, is we want to wait until this is pretty much on top of the launch pad. Oh, kind of like that. And then we're going to do a bunch of orbital rendezvous stuff. So we're going to throttle all the way up. Good thing it's daytime. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, I didn't check my staging. It's probably fine. 1. Oh, we cooking, folks. We also be a little bit bendy, which I don't like. Oh, he bend. He be bending for sure. He bend it like Beckham. Man, I am not feeling very confident about this. We're just gonna throttle back and take it real slow. He be kind of a he be a bender for sure. Oh, you know, you ever launch a rocket and it's like one of those? This boy be a lot like that. Okay, I'm feeling okay about it now. We're about to stage. And then we're gonna be a lot more stable. So here we go. Stage. Much better. Bit of a spicy stage there. Oh, geez, this is great. Okay. So here's how we're gonna do this. I've just throttled back. We're gonna throttle up slightly. I'm gonna bring this up. And we're gonna start to bring our apoapsis up to 403. And realistically, what we're gonna do is bring it up to about 398. Real close there. We're gonna be real close. Actually, you know what? I might... Okay, 398 is fine. I can't really go back. And we're gonna bring it... pretty, yeah, there it is. 393, 405, and this is at 403. So, I don't know, that'll probably be okay. Let's go a little bit shallow. And then we can start to move around and catch up with the space station. I feel like that will probably be an all right way to do this. Now that we are in space as well, feel like it's probably time to deploy those panels. So let's go ahead and do that. We have plenty of solar power here, so we can just probably keep our lights on. Oh, this is really glorious. Okay. Wow, there's 60 viewers. That's crazy. So what we want to do is head on over to our maneuver attitude, which is not too far over from where we were just now. Gonna wobble around it for a little bit. And so we have a burn of about 1 minute and 3 seconds, and it's coming up in about 5 minutes and 35 seconds. So what that means is we're gonna start burning at about 32 or 31 seconds until our burn time, so that we can sort of split this minute and 3 seconds in half. Maybe I should start my burns a little bit earlier than that too. I feel like that's probably the right move. So I've sped up time just a little bit here. 2 minutes, 1 minute. Okay. So here we go. So let's just go ahead and start it a little early. I think we have plenty of fuel to complete this burn. Although as I say that, now I am not so sure. Because it's going down. And now I'm kind of thinking, maybe we don't have enough fuel to do this. Which I don't love. Okay, 20 seconds. You think we're gonna make it? Like, we'll be able to burn more. I would just love to do this in one burn. 10 seconds. I think we can make it. And nothing. There it is. Okay. Ooh, we got real close. That's great. So we're a little behind the space station. You can see the space station right there, and this is us. So it's good that we have a slightly shallow orbit, which means that as we speed up time, we will slowly catch up to the station. I'm also going to use this opportunity to set the station as a target. And this will help us find rendezvous opportunities and intersections. So we have an intersection here of 316 kilometers, which is not really tenable. Just slightly behind. We're catching up just a little bit. Now our next intersection here is going to be at 22 kilometers. That's not great. You kind of want it to be below 10, but I feel like... Okay, I should have taken that intersect, because this one's now at 61 kilometers. I didn't do this very well. 61. I should have taken the 21. All right. We're going to try to intersect here. That's what we're going to do. So when we hit this point, let's just zoom right on over here. We're just going to burn hard toward the space station. Ah! Oh, this is so bad. All right. I kind of... Look. This is not the way that you should actually orbital rendezvous. However, I have the target set, and I have the ability to aim at the target, which is about 50 kilometers away. I also have a lot of fuel. I have a little fuel left in this and a full tank left in the Poodle, and we are headed for a refueling station. So I kind of think we should just go for it, you know? There's our target off in the distance, 46 kilometers. We're gonna aim, we're gonna let it settle, and then I think we're gonna burn. Cancel your relative velocity first. No, I would rather just burn toward the target. Yeah, I feel like I would rather just burn toward the target. and then I'll burn retrograde once we're within about 10 kilometers, and then I'll start to refine from there. So here we go. Yeah, that's a real chunky burn there. All right, we're gonna stage. We're heading toward the target, which is now at 43, 43.4. We can definitely go harder. Sorry, stage. Okay, this is plenty. We're closing the gap. 40. We're gonna go all the way up to 300, and we're gonna hold it. And then you know what? I'm kind of wondering, let's start slowing down when we hit 20. So we're gonna go anti-target. And anti-target, we're gonna turn on the RCS too. That'll help us stabilize a little faster. Okay, great. Now anti-target, once we get below like 20, I think we'll start to burn anti-target, and that will help us slow down just a little bit. And that will cancel out all of our relative velocity as well. Okay. The poodle lives! Maybe we'll do 15K. No, we're definitely not moving in the right direction. Like, we didn't aim very well. Or at least we aimed, but then we also orbited a bunch. So after we go below 20, let's just do it now. We're gonna burn off all of our relative velocity with the target. And that's this velocity down here. So we're at 230, 220. It's gonna take a while. This is like a pretty inefficient way to approach your orbital rendezvous. Something is happening. Wait, do I need to go retrograde with the target? I think I need to do that if we're in the target view. Hold on. Do retrograde, not anti-target. That's right, retrograde. Here we go. Target, velocity. We're gonna bring it on down. And we're gonna try to get it mostly to 0. So 20, 18, 15, 13, 12, 10. And that's close enough. Okay. Now we're going to burn toward the target again. We've halved our distance, roughly. We've also burned quite a bit of our fuel. Your engine was going crazy. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. We're going to burn toward our target, and we're not going to use too much fuel. We're going to go up to about 150 meters per second and just kind of let it happen. 13, 12, ah! Okay. So now we're going to burn retrograde. 2.5, 2.4. And I think I did that too late. We're slowing down. And cut off. Woo! Look at that. 0.3 meters per second. Nice. We're going to burn toward the target again. Here we go. Joe, do you like SLS and Orion at all? I do. They seem like really cool projects. I wish they would move faster, but otherwise they seem like cool projects. Okay, here we go. Let's burn just a little bit, and let's bring us up to like 10 meters per second. And that's all it's going to take. Now we're going to go to retrograde, and once we get within about 100 meters, we're going to slow down and stop. This is going well. Thank you to whoever said retrograde, by the way. I forgot. That's because we're in target mode. So retrograde is just whatever we do in relation to the target, which is our space station. Okay. Soon. Very, very soon. Oops. Okay, well. There's a little bit of velocity between us, but we are definitely getting pretty close to the space station. Here's the space station, and here's us. That is pretty cool. That is awesome, man. I do wish that I could go anti-target when I'm below a meter per second. I'm not sure. Does anyone know why that happens? I can't like go anti-target even though I am moving in relation. Are they just hoping that you'll stay visual with it? Oh dear, what have I done? Okay, retrograde. I burned toward the target just a little bit. 30. Aha! Okay, we are really close now, folks. This is awesome. It is at this point which I feel it might be beneficial to start using reaction control. Okay, yeah, I think that might be the right move. So let's do that. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I have to go to the bathroom, and I'm all out of whiskey. So I'm going to take a very brief intermission, and then we are going to dock with this space station. So I will be back in like 2 minutes. You can count it. Set a timer. Set a timer, and I will be back soon. If you go away, it'll be all right. But please don't. Here we go. Intermission. Okay, hello again, everyone. I'm back. All right, I also ate a big spoonful of peanut butter. That tasted very good. Anyway, because we have a 0.0 meters per second velocity between our space station and our craft, our location has not changed much since I took a little intermission. How did I do, by the way? Was it 2 minutes? Goodbye, Joe. I'll be off now, says Will. Goodbye, Will. Thanks for joining. Kyle says, wait, if you are Joe Barnett, then who's the other Joe Barnett account with all the songs? Also, hi from Brookline, MA. Kyle, first of all, I used to live in Brookline. Well, technically it was Brighton, but like it was right on the border. And the other Joe Barnett account with all the songs is also me. I just have too many YouTube accounts. How has the stream been since I left? Thomas, it's been going well. Here's our situation. This is great. This is actually a great place to re-enter the conversation here. We have our space station in orbit. The space station looks like this. I believe you were here when we put it up, but if you weren't, it is a small fuel tank. It has 4 docking ports, 4 sets of solar panels, 4 lights, a bunch of like overkill reaction control ports, and a remote guidance unit with a bunch of batteries and RCS fuel. We also have this little crew here. We've got Bob Kerman, Bill Kerman, and Valentina. They are all on board this little craft, which has way too much reaction control fuel. And it is time to dock with the space station. So that is our whiskey and peanut butter, BPS rocket fuel. You know what, Eric? Peanut butter's pretty good. And so is whiskey. Joey B. Drinking in Kerbal. It'd be like that tonight for sure. All right, so let's do this. Let's switch to, we're gonna go ahead and disable this engine so I don't ruin everything like I have done several times before. We've turned off the engine. Now we're going to switch to docking mode. And we can switch between a linear or rotation control mode. Can someone in the chat tell me once again how to switch from a linear to a rotation control mode? I believe it's just different controls. Hey Joe, looking forward to more landing videos. Have you ever considered getting your level 1 rocketry cert? Says, who's your caddy? Which is a hilarious name, by the way. Yeah, so I have my L1 cert. Actually, that's a bit of a spicy topic. I never submitted my paperwork for my L1 cert, so I don't technically have it. But I did successfully certify with Thrusty McThrustface, which you can see in the background there. There's a video on the actual BPS YouTube channel of it. Okay. Oh boy, we already have a dislike. That's great. IJKL. So IJKL. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to just test this out. So IJK. J doesn't seem to do much. IJK. Ooh, U is lights. That's cool. NH. Okay, these are all translation. N and H are forward and backward. J and K are up and down. Or J and I are up and down. Boy, these are weird controls. And these should be rotation, right? ASDF. Oh, geez. All my controls are very weird. These are translation. All right. I feel like the docking controls are different than before. Let's just head a little bit toward the space station using translation controls. I'm not going to make this super complicated. So we're going to burn in this direction, and we're going to create a little bit of movement here. You can see that we're slightly approaching the space station just on this axis. This is not the correct way to do this. This is most certainly not how Dragon docks with the space station, but this is how Joey B does it. And then we'll slow down using H in just a moment here. Honestly, there's not a ton of separation between these two. There's probably enough. There's just not a ton. You know? which is great for docking, but not great for safety. 7, 6, 5, 2, 1. Boy, we're still reducing our distance. I feel like at this point I should probably... It must start going back up, right? Okay, yeah, we're getting very close. Okay, excellent. Wow, we are really close. The station is very small. Oh dear, we are heading toward it. I don't like that at all. Okay. Now we need to rotate. How do I switch to rotation mode? Please, someone help me switch to rotation mode. How do I switch to rotation KSP? Rotation in linear RCS. WASDQE. Oh gosh, is that rotation? It is! WASDQE. WD. All my controls are messed up. Oh, spacebar! It's spacebar! Oh my gosh. I forgot about that. Okay, now all of my controls are rotations. So let's align with the most sensible docking port here. Oh, geez. My controls are all foreign. I'm drifting. How do I fix the drift? Oh, jeez. Okay, a little bit of that. I think I also need I and J. I don't really need this. I guess I could orient a little smoother. This is so bad. Okay, I know I can go forward. We want to start to really close that gap. And I'm in linear mode, so I should be able to... That's rotation. Oh, geez. Not that. Is this fascinating to anyone, or is this mostly boring? H and N. I just feel like I'm missing controls. What am I missing? Okay, I need to... RCS controls KSP. We need to just look this up. Key bindings. This is what I want. Okay. WSADQE. That's all the keys. And somehow there are others that work too. Docking controls. Okay. Oh, shift. Nope, those don't work. I'm drifting away. WASDQE. WASD. D doesn't work. Something's wrong with my keyboard. WASDQE. Ah! This is crazy. I can't move. I can't move. I don't have full control. Thomas asked, Joe, do you recommend Blip or Blop? I'm planning to build Blip, but I want your input. Thomas, I recommend Blip right now. That's the one that I've tested most. They should both work, but blip has been most thoroughly tested. Okay, that's side to side. W and S is side to side. H and N is forward and backward. I and K is that. I need up and down, like O and P or something. L, M is map. N is back. H, H. Oh gosh, these are the camera things. C is cabin. Man, I'm like not sure if I can do this. Can anyone help? You need to roll 90 degrees, check your settings. You can't translate up with your current thruster setup. Oh my gosh. Oh no. You're right. Oh no, you're totally right. I didn't put enough thrusters on there. I should have done 4. Ah! Okay. We can deal with this. We can roll 90 and then translate like this. This is horrifying. We're going to spend a lot of propellant doing this. This is the worst thing that's ever happened to me. Okay, I figured it out. Now we're gonna go up. Boy, are we gonna clip it? No, we're not gonna clip it. It's close though. Oh, shoot, wrong direction. Okay. This is crazy. We need to come a little bit over. This is insane. I cannot believe I structured my craft like this. We're gonna just try to roughly align with this docking port. And boy, it's a good thing we have these lights on because we're kind of heading to night here. We're going to slowly start moving forward. What we also need to do is rotate and then translate. Ooh, we need to rotate this way so that we can translate. This is the worst ever. Okay, there we go. We're gonna rotate again. We also need to put it into rotation mode and get a more, there it is. Boy, we might just make it. I might not have to do anything. Ah, we did it! They are connected. Where's Kerbin? There we go. Not bad. All right. Cheers, everyone. Oops. Nice. Joe, this is no time for caution. Happy Pride Month. All right. So, now what? Now what do we do? Should we refuel? How much fuel do we have left? Honestly, we probably don't need to refuel. But let's just refuel a little bit. In. Stop. In. Stop. We just have to refuel a little bit so we can say we did. I'm also going to replenish all of the fuel here on the station for the monopropellant. So in. Nice. Okay. Deorbit, waste all this work. All right, I think I will. I think it's time to deorbit. So we're going to disconnect. Oops. This is one craft now. Let's do this. Let's go to the map view. We're going to circle. Wow. What's the space ferry? Oh! Wait. Is this the space ferry? What is this? Space ferry probe. Switch to. What's the space ferry probe? Ooh, Stage Boy. How much does Stage Boy have? Nothing. That's not good. I don't like that at all. I feel like we should have deorbited this. I don't like that. What do we do with this, chat? What do we do with this space junk? We can't have space junk in here. Thomas says, Joe, once I open the zip for Blip, there's a folder with a bunch of files I can't open. Do you know why? Thomas, you need the Eagle program to open them. I assume you have Eagle, right? So Eagle, the Eagle PCB design software is what you will use. There's probably a BRD file, an SCH file. There might be a few other ones. There's probably a bunch of files in there that you don't actually need, like autosave stuff. But there should be files in there that you can open. Okay, well, this is garbage, and it's literal garbage too. Let's move back to the space ferry. Thomas says, I have Eagle and I can't open them. That's odd. Maybe open up Eagle and then try to use the open tool in Eagle to open those files. If that doesn't work, you can send me an email and we'll try to troubleshoot. But open up Eagle first and then try to open up the files via the open function in Eagle. It should almost definitely recommend the BRD and SCH files. Unless there are different files than BRD and SCH, in which case I'm not sure what's going on there. Okay, so now we're gonna deorbit. Where's the launch center? It's like right there, right? I would like to deorbit and try to hit the launch center. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna try to hit the space center when we deorbit. Not like actually hit it. I just want to see if we can get pretty close. So we're gonna detach the craft. Goodbye, space station. I'm gonna take a screenshot. And, oh wait, not control from here. We just want to decouple. How do I decouple? Undock, right? And there it is, folks. We're separated. Oh, Thomas, what you're looking at is the Gerber files. Those are the Gerber files, so that's what you submit to the manufacturer. You definitely can't open those unless you have a Gerber viewer. You can download a Gerber viewer if you want, but those are the Gerber files to manufacture. Oh, thanks, Parker. Yeah, he's right on the money. Those are the Gerber files to manufacture the PCB. If you want to open them and modify the boards, that's what you use the BRD and SCH files for. Okay, yeah, the Gerber files are kind of a nightmare. Look at how pretty this is. I love it. So let's get a little bit further away. I need to go back into docking mode. I'm going to change it to linear, and we are just going to give a couple little thrusts and get away from this craft. Everyone say goodbye. Can I get some waves in the chat just to say goodbye to our space station? All right. Goodbye, space station. Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad. All right, so now, based on orbit, we're going to burn retrograde. We should still have plenty of fuel. Yeah, we're doing really well. I think we have to burn retrograde pretty hard here. It's going to be a steep descent. Oh, we didn't enable the engine. So here we go. Activate engine. Bye, stay station. Yeah, this is going to be tough to get right. The good news is that with this shallow of an entry, we should get, yeah, with an entry that is this shallow, we shouldn't need to overshoot that much. Right? Like, that makes sense, right? Like, that would be too much overshoot. Boy, we're running out of fuel. I'm also slightly worried for my astronauts. I feel like that is probably an appropriate angle. There, that's probably good. That's really steep. Too steep. I have a heat shield. A heat shield can protect against unlimited entry heating, right? Probably not, but we will see. All right. Let's fast forward a little bit here. Okay, we're down at 100. Now, what we want to do is go normal with it so that we separate sideways. And then when we separate, we have no chance of intersect. Thank you, Charlie. I don't know if Charlie's still here, but Charlie recommended that I always separate normal. And I think that's a great idea. So let's go back to our staging mode. We're going to disable our engine because we don't need it anymore. We're going to stage. Everyone say goodbye, stage. Oh, let's see. Uh-oh. Well, miscalculated. I'm going to land in the mountains. Bye, stage. Please, can we get some waves for the stage in the chat before I enter too steeply? I'm going to undershoot. Bye, stage. Thank you for your hard work. Bye. Oops. There we go. Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad. And now, stability. I'm going to point retrograde. And this is basically all we have to do now. All of these objects are going to begin to burn up. Sooner or later. There they go. Burning. Boy, these yeah, here we go. That one's heating up too. Bye, stage. Bye, buddy. Yeah, it's pretty hot. Oh, it's heating up. I don't like that. Oh, the heating guy is gone. I think we... Oh no. Parachute destroyed by aero forces and heat. Close your eyes. Don't look. Can we get an F in the chat, please? Oh. I came in too hot. I came in like way too hot. Thomas says, we told you, and he is right. I am sorry. I am so sorry. To Bill and Bob and Valentina, may they rest in peace. We had a slight observation at the end of a flight, but otherwise it was incredibly successful. Apart from that, just small observation, doing something weird at the end of the flight there. All right, well, fuel tank exploded due to overheating. Mark 1.2 command pod collided into the surface at the exact same time. Bill Kerman was killed. Bob Kerman was killed. Valentina Kerman was killed. Heat shield collided into the surface. The radium mount parachute crashed into the terrain. The Clampotron docking port collided into the surface. Oh, jeez. Most G-force endured 27.3 Gs. Yeah, that's pretty bad. All right. Well, none of my missions today ended with Kerbals that survived. So I think we should just call it a day, folks. I feel like I tried and I failed. So thank you all for joining. Oh, geez. All right. I'm going to go to bed. It's time for bed for Joey B. Thanks for joining the Kerbal Space Program live stream. If you're not subscribed to this channel, you can if you want. I'm probably going to do more Kerbal live streams at some point, mostly just when I'm bored or wanted to hang out. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate everyone. And if you're not subscribed to bps.space, which seems very unlikely, but if you're not, we're going to do a reaction control live stream early next week. We're also going to have a flight of the Scout D1 vehicle, which if you live near Nashville and you want to see it, there are details for patrons. It's going to be a patron meetup. They can come see the launch. Anyway, this is not the time to plug Patreon. We just lost 3 astronauts. So I will talk to you all soon. Thanks for joining. And here we go. I'm going to sign off. There's no outro screen to this, so I'm just going to stop streaming. Bye, everyone. Wait, I stopped recording. Okay, truly, bye, everyone now. Goodbye. Wait, it's still going. What is this? Okay, stop streaming.